This Thursday morning, we begin with breaking news out of the US that President Donald Trump has said that Vladimir Putin vows Russia will respond to Ukraine's drone attack on the weekend. The two leaders shared a phone call overnight, which Donald Trump described as good. But he concedes it was not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. David Blevins has the details from DC this morning.
As always, with President Trump, there is a lot to digest. Let me just tell you what he did post. I just finished speaking by telephone, he writes, with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. The call lasted approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. We discussed the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine and also various other attacks that have been taking place by both sides. And he goes on, it was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. President Putin did say, and very strongly, that he will have to respond to the recent attack on the airfields. Interesting, I think, given the extent of the conversation, 1 hour and 15 minutes is considerable, even allowing for interpretation. He is acknowledging that the president of Russia did speak about the attack on the air bases, but makes no reference, of course, to the equally audacious attack on the Kerch Bridge, linking Russia with occupied Crimea, something that many observers believe the Kremlin is avoiding talking about because of embarrassment, but also because it's been contemplating how exactly it should respond. Now, according to President Trump, he seems to be rather resigned, it would seem from the post, that the Kremlin will respond to that in the coming days with some kind of military response. And he says while they had a good conversation, it's not a conversation that's going to lead to peace. So also resignation to some extent that he is still no closer to bringing an end to the war, which of course throughout the election campaign he vowed he would bring to an end within 24 hours. He then goes on further in his post to talk about Iran and seems to suggest that Vladimir Putin and he are agreed on the suggestion from the White House that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. This comes, of course, after the supreme leader there, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has suggested that the United States has no business interfering in this matter and that they will continue with enrichment proposals. So also, he's no closer to bringing agreement between the United States and Iran on those issues too.